Hey guys, welcome back. It's Maverick here today with another episode of Kimetsu no Yaiba. So, last episode, the secret is out of the bag of the secret to Daiki's power, and indeed she does have a partner working with her, and that partner turns out to be none other than her brother. Gyutaro, I believe his name was, and now I'm assuming they were siblings, like before they turned into demons, like whilst they were humans or stuff like that. And too bad we didn't really get to see any sibling on sibling action. Both Tanjiro and Nezuko are kind of out of commission at this point, but I still love the parallels there, especially looking at the interactions between Daiki and Gyutaro. Daiki being basically like, big bro, they are all ganging up on me, protect your little sis, and so on and so forth. I loved it. And it wasn't even in a very annoying way. I think it was actually in a quite genuine kind of way, right? There are times in, I do find it quite compelling, quite is compelling the correct word, but basically what I'm trying to say here is there's a lot of these other situations within manga, within anime, where you may, on the antagonist side, you might also have siblings as well, and sometimes they can be very, very annoying, right? In this case, however, I don't know, they seem very genuine. Daiki just seems like a girl that would be I wouldn't even say she's really whiny or all that sort. I mean, definitely you could make fun of her and say, ah ha ha, you're so weak and whatnot. But I don't know. I just get a very wholesome feeling out of all that, even despite the fact that they are demons and they are ruthless killers and all that, right? So I enjoy it a lot. But anyways, like I said, we're not probably going to be seeing any sibling on sibling action anytime soon. Probably it's going to fall to Tengu and Tengen and Zenitsu and Mr. Boarman. Well, I say that, but still. Who knows? Gyotaro is certainly very strong, right? I mean, they have said that they killed many, many Hashiras before, so perhaps we will get some ultimate showdown between the siblings, between the demon siblings and human plus the demon sibling side as well. So, with that said, though, let's just get into the episode and get it started. Alright, let's begin in 3, 2, 1, play. Oh, hold that thought. What now? Oh, back in the box. By the way, again, this early dawn has been going on for so long. Or maybe it's actually completely at night, and the sky just seems very bright for some reason. Okay. So there doesn't seem to be any, like, long... Well, as I mentioned many times before, right? I do have, like, this sort of sneaking suspicion that using the sun-breathing style has some... how can I put this? Has some drawbacks, or has some negative consequences on your body and whatnot. At least for long-term prerogatives. But still, since Tanjiro is up and about at this point, maybe I was a little bit too pessimistic about the entire situation, right? Or, of course, it could also be a case where Tanjiro is simply operating on adrenaline at this point. We still haven't seen, like, Tengen really do much yet. I do wonder, like, if that scene is gonna happen, right? Tengen and Tanjiro combining together. go up against Daiki and Gyutaro? Most probably, actually. I mean, Tendro is certainly heading back to fight, right? So I would expect that to happen at some point in time. Gathering of what? I was gonna be like, I worked for this! Oh, so he is, yeah, centuries old. So they've been at this, using this exact method for like hundreds of years already? So it is the same demon. All the way from back in the Edo period. Up to this point. Maybe even before. Well, how would you guys know? Like he said, you guys were holed up here for a long time. Okay, so it looks like the shinobi here. I was thinking that it was like a thriving clan. Looks like not the case. So is the poison actually still being active? Yeah, it seems like the poison is working. Oof. Hitting it where it hurts. The bro's definitely a syscon. Yep! Oof. Ooh. Ooh, close. Nice. And I just find it really funny. I was thinking were you too. You know, I just realized that the way Zenitsu is acting might be actually really intimidating towards enemies. They're like, whoa, this guy is really good. He's able to sleep on the battlefield. I guess the demons will try to take care of those three first. Is this what the gathering is? Like the gathering of all the demon slayers? You're quick on the uptake. That's what happened before as well, right? Back during the Infinity Train arc. Hmm. Zenitsu is about to do something. Woof. Now, at the same time. Okay, it seems that it's still the full moon right now. Praying mantis? Oh, that's actually oh, that's actually a good description. Oh, you can sleep talk as well? I'm wondering if this is a sort of... Yep, I think Zenitsu has hit it right on the head. Yeah, the flashback we saw from Daiki last episode, right? Ooh. Right. Can we actually start fighting now? Yeah, that still says 6. Upside down 6. You know, I do think taunting them would work, right? These two definitely seem like they can be easily taunted. Oof. Now, the more he gets slashed, the more poison gets into him, right? Ooh, okay, yeah. So there's the answer here. You should use both. Yeah, these two don't have poison resistance. Oof. Ooh. Yeah. Can they actually help at this point, though? Can she actually help at this point? Oof. Okay. I think they might be special. Oof. Is it poisoned? Yep. Oh, I guess poisoned. Oh! You saw the opening for it? But unless it's both at the same time, it's not gonna work, right? Alright. Okay, that was a good battle. That was a good battle there. So I'll see you guys after this, and also the Tasha secret, Nin Nin and whatnot. So see you guys in just a second. All right, let's watch the Nin Nin in 3, 2, 1, play. Subtle much? Defeating an upper rank demon. Alright, I'll see you guys after this. Alright, so I guess that answers the question of what this episode is a gathering about, and I guess it would be a gathering of the Demon Slayers, all those who are going to fight against the demons here, and I guess one Kunoichi as well, right? One of Tengen's wives here. But yeah, anyways, I do still feel like this episode had a tad too much grandstanding and talking, but I guess some things had to be established, right? Tengen's backstory here, and his position, or I guess the way that he's operating right now within the Demon Slayers. We have a little bit about the win condition for them, right? Basically beheading Gyotaro and beheading Daiki at the same time, which is why I feel like just simply the cliffhanger at the very end of this episode with Tanjiro about to behead Gyotaro, I don't really think that's gonna do much. In fact, I guess it's hard to say if he can even do it in the first place at this point, right? Because it seems that Gyotaro definitely has a lot of tricks up his sleeve that can allow him to evade attacks at the very last moment. But even if the attack was actually successful, based on the win condition that Tengen just said before, I don't really think that is enough as of yet, right? So we got that going on. A little bit more in regards to their backstory. So every single demon that we've seen so far, especially the higher level ones. Well, actually, no, wait. Did we actually see the backstory for every single high level one? I guess that's not really a given, right? But at least for these two, right? These siblings, we do kind of sort of know the backstory and will kind of sort of it could be, before they die, it could be as they die, or something of that sort, but I think we get the general idea here, right? Probably, what I'm guessing here is that both Daiki and both Gyotaro are probably not really blessed in either looks or talents or abilities or whatnot, especially for Daiki's case. I am of the opinion that perhaps she is definitely maybe not all that pretty or all that cute in her former life as a human, and that is what caused her to eventually grow to resent all the other prostitutes here, right? I guess you shouldn't really call them prostitutes, but essentially that's what they were. And probably something similar happened to Gyotaro's situation as well. That's why they're so obsessed at this point with a Daiki with ugliness, with beauty, and Gyotaro with being blessed and having talent and all that kind of stuff, right? You definitely feel that they probably suffered death or suffered a lot of misfortune due to them not being as good as others. Not really excusing their behavior or whatnot, but you can definitely see where they're coming from, right? And you can see where their obsession is. So maybe we'll learn more a little bit about that in the next few episodes. It seems that we are about to near the conclusion of this, or at least the conclusion of the battle, even though we haven't really gone into it much yet, since again, literally the title of the next episode is defeating an upper rank demon, so they're not really being very subtle here. So I'm guessing that they will defeat them, and then we will get the backstory and maybe some follow-up and aftermath and whatnot, especially in regards to Tengen, right? Whose backstory hasn't really been explained to it's been explained to us viewers, but it hasn't really been explained to Tanjiro and the others, right? And you also gotta wonder, right? It can't be too much of a coincidence that the second Hashira that really took an interest to Tanjiro and the others was Tengen, probably with his closeness to Rengoku. I mean, they are certainly... I don't hate this kind of development, right? Rengoku certainly seems to be a very upstanding... Well, we know that he's an upstanding individual, right? And it seems that Tengen's values closely align with those of Rengoku's. Is that the same for every single Hashira here, though? That remains to be seen, and that is a question mark here. So, still, you gotta wonder, right? Even though the entire arc started off with Tengen basically saying that he needed to find some female demon slayers and whatnot, you gotta wonder, like, maybe sort of kind of there is this thinking that he was here on purpose just to take a look at Tanjiro and the others, or I guess maybe potentially not exactly his original plan, but he definitely knows who they are, right? Especially with him referencing Rengoku so many times, and even at the end of the episode as well. Although, would that be considered something canon or not? Like that sort of thinking, that sort of inner monologue between him and Rengoku? That remains to be seen. But still, it's a nice sort of introduction, right? So you gotta. Because, how can we say this? Tanjiro did not exactly have the best of experiences with the other Hashira, I guess you could say. Although, up to this point, he's still mostly been under the protection of allies, right? Water Hashira, Shinobi, yeah, Shinobu and let's see. And we have Rengoku, and then we have Tengen here as well. Yeah, still mostly those that are more so on his side, more than anything else. Later on, of course, there are maybe two Hashiras which have more of a question mark in terms of their treatment and in terms of their perception towards Tanjiro. But that we will see more about that later. That's kind of beside the point here. But anyways, I am expecting things to wrap up in the next episode and then to get into the sort of aftermath situation here. As for any sort of predictions from the next episode, I don't know. I mean, it certainly seems to be setting up to be a situation where Zenitsu and Inosuke managed to create an opening on Daiki, behead her, and then for Tengen and for Tanjiro to also find an opening for Gyotaro and behead him at the same time. Perhaps with some help from Tengen's wives. We see one right now. Potentially, the other two would come back, and even though they are helping with the village, well, really not really villagers, the civilians, I should say, right now. Still, there could be a possibility where they all work together to finish this off, right? And that would be nice to see. That would be nice. And then, of course, they gotta do all of this before the authorities arrive, which, to be honest, I feel like it's quite funny in of it itself, right? The red light district in all eras are very highly policed and patrolled, or I guess not really heavily patrolled, but they definitely would respond very, very quickly to any sort of situation happening there. So, I mean, I get it. It's for the sake of the story and whatnot. But still, I think this isn't the first time that I've sort of questioned what the authorities are doing here, because the Demon Slayers aren't exactly operating here in conjunction with the authorities or whatnot, right? Neither the demons as well. Although I did originally think, maybe this is a situation where Muzan has sort of infiltrated into the government or whatnot, and so that's why he's able to do some shady things, and his demons are able to do some shady things within the shadows. But that doesn't seem to be the case so far along. So, I mean, if it is, then that'd be totally awesome. But I don't see any evidence of that existing at this point in time. But yeah, anyways, so that's pretty much it. Though I am quite curious to see what Muzan's reaction is going to be once he figures out that one of his upper six, especially one that has been alive for so long and has killed off so many Hashiras, is gonna be apprehended and defeated. I do wonder what's gonna happen on the demon side when that happens. Hopefully, we'll see the reaction from Muzan within this arc here. But in any case, that's it for now, and I will see you guys next week as well. I might be in a different environment, to be honest. As you guys know, it is near Lunar New Year's, and I will be visiting my parents as well. So, hopefully, I'll still be able to get the episodes out on time. No, don't. I mean, if it's not, then maybe I'll just combine it with one the week after. But hopefully not, because it seems that next week is going to be quite important in terms of actually defeating the demons and whatnot. So, anyways, thank you guys, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.